Hello everyone, today I would like to present my material about code switching. However, before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Putu Pebriyanti, NPM 0064 from 6B. In this presentation, I will explain what is the definition of code switching, and the second, the aim of code switching or why people around the world do code switching. And the third is the type of code switching, and the last is the example of code switching. Okay, next I will explain to you what is the definition of code switching. Some people are monolingual and speak just one language. Other people are bilingual or multilingual and speaks more than one language. Bilingual or multilingual people sometimes switch back and forth between two or more different languages. It's called code switching. So the definition of code switching is when people alternate between at least two languages or language varieties in a single conversation or across sentence or clause boundaries. One situation in which code switching is common is within immigrant families. For example, let's imagine an Indonesian family moves from Indonesia to the United States and the children grow up speaking Indonesian as their native language. However, they learn English outside of their home. When the children of that home speak to their sibling, they might code switching between Indonesia and English. Another situation where the code switching is common is in certain countries where a native language is spoken alongside a former colonial language. One example that comes to mind is in India where Hindi-English code switching is common, and another example is the Philippines where Tagalog-English code switch common, which means switch between two different languages or two different forms of a language in different situation. For example, formal versus informal situation. Code switching is different in that people switch language in a single situation within a single conversation and sometimes within a single sentence. Code switching is regularly unpredictable and speakers often impulsively switch language without any conscious choice. In code switching, one language is the dominant language. Normally, the native language is a group. This is sometimes called the metric language, and the additional language is called the image language. The metric language lays out the basis for the communication, and others from the additional language are imaged into the metric language. There are various reasons why people might switch from their metric language to an embedded language or the aim of code switching. So the first is directive function. People switch language to either include or exclude other people from the conversation. Maybe you want to tell the secret, so you switch to a language that the people around you don't understand or maybe opposite. Maybe you want to end the private conversation and re-engage with the people around you, so you switch to a language that they do understand. The second is expressive function. People include the image language in order to express some part of their identity. For example, they want to show their connection to a certain country or culture. And in some cases, it might be an expression of status through association with the previous outgroup. And the third is referential function. Someone who is unable to express an idea easily in one language switches to the other language in order to express it more easily. It seems to be very common among bilingual children and immigrant families. And then the fourth is spatial function. Sometimes the speaker switches language or repeats something both languages in order to emphasize it. And then the fifth is metalinguistic metalinguistic function. This is reporting something in other language or commenting on something said other language. For example, you speaking in Japanese, but then you quote a lyric from an English language song without translating it. Maybe you say something in the image language, but then you explain it or add further commentary in the metric language. And the sixth is poetic function. The speaker says certain words or makes a joke in the image language for amusement or for some kind of artistic purpose. Okay, next I will explain you the types of code switching. So in code switching there are three types. The first is intersential switching, the second is intrasential switching, and the last is extrasential or text switching. Okay, the first intersential switching, in which the language switches for entire sentence or clause. For example, a bilingual Spanish English speaker say, "Sometime I will start a sentence in English y termino en español." Number 2, intrasentential switching. The speaker switches language within a clause or sentence boundary. Here the example from bilingual English Indonesian speaker speech. I don't know kenapa saya sangat sedih. That mean is I don't know why I'm so sad. Number 3 is extra-essential or text switching. A text from one language is inserted into an utterance in another language. For example, a bilingual English and Korean speaker might say, "Oh my god, G-Dragon oppa 너무 귀여워," meaning, "Oh my god, G-Dragon is very cute." Now I will give you the example of code switching in a video.
Halo pemirsa POS, sekarang saya bersama dengan salah satu idola Indonesia yang sangat terkenal pastinya, dan sekarang lagi hijrah ke Amerika Serikat untuk sekolah, dan sekolahnya nggak mau tanggung loh, di Columbia University. The one and only Cinta Laura. Hi, what's up girl?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Hey semua, apa kabar?
In the video, we can see a kind of code switching in it because the interviewer at the first used Indonesian language to greet the viewers, then she switched her language into English to greet Cinta. Moreover, Cinta responded her with English, then switched her language into Indonesia to greet the viewer. It is called intersential code switching because it is occur among native language and foreign language or Indonesian to English. This is example of code switching. I hope after you watch and listen the example that make you more understand about code switching. Okay, that's all about code switching. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye.